Hi folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are continuing with the new Western Wilds map. So as you can see, we've got the harvester, we've got all the new vehicles sitting over there ready to get into action. So what the plan is, I'm going to change things up a bit. So you probably noticed I've got all this grass sitting here. What I'm going to do is we're going to harvest this. Just tell this to go and harvest. While that's harvesting, actually that's not a bad idea. Can I tell it to harvest the boundary? Because the reason why I've left all the grass around and stuff is because I'm going to actually extend the field. See where the path is, the now where all the vehicles are sitting, that's all going to be up to the field, and I might make it go further down as well, so that's why I'm going to do that. That's why I didn't extend it yet. I'm going to plough, obviously we need to plough the field anyway, so we'll harvest the boundary first, and then we'll go along that with the plough and extend it out and see how far we can go. I'm going to need to cut some of those trees away as well, so once we get down to this bottom bit, is I'm going to start sending it up the other side, and that can just do the field while we are going about cutting the trees away, and then we'll need to plough the land, or yeah, plough up some field space. So it's going to be quite a big field. I don't know how. I think we said we were going to do it halfway down the section, so you can see where it said. Well, you can just about make it out where it says 11 and 12 in the top left corner. I'm going to go about halfway down there. And that the top half is going to be the soybean, and the bottom half I don't know what I'm going to make. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do there. But yeah, we'll get this sorted out. Right, so get you to go this way now. That'll take a while to fill up in a bit. That's going at 6, that should be going quicker than that. Hold on. Customize. Yeah, I didn't change this. Do that. There we go. Right, so if you went ahead, you can now go at 12. That'll be a bit better. I'm not bothered if it's missed a section. So anyway, let's get this engine started. Unfold it. So I'm going to take a bit of the section out, and then we're just going to pave over it. Actually, I might use the steering wheel for this, it'll be a bit neater. So yeah, as it says, this is just going to be where the field starts. I'm going to obviously pave it over a bit to smoothen it, but the majority of this is going to be ploughed. So I'm going to try and overlap the current path just a bit, just so I know where the boundary is. Bring up the map. So we want, as I says, halfway down the next section. we're going to have some decent land here to play with. Oh, do I not have access to this land? Hold on, let's buy it. I thought I bought all the nearby land. Guessing we don't have this bit then. Because that's going to go all the way down there. I'll probably need to buy the... No, actually I won't. Because it's only going to go halfway down this one. So we'll figure where the halfway point is. See about there maybe? Yeah. Then we'll start going this way. This bit is not essential because we'll clean it up with the actual pathing thing. I think I can go further down a bit. Just a bit, yeah. We'll go down a bit more and then we'll cut across. See where about that tree is, that might be... Yeah, that'll do it. Because you don't take into account the orientation of the map. I would say that's more than the halfway mark. That'll do it. That'll do it. So this goes all the way to the other side, which should have a path on that side. Yeah, that's about the halfway mark, that's fine. Yeah, because I remember like pathing all the way down to the near the train track, so this should have a boundary. Yeah, that's about the halfway point, I would say. The number usually indicates the halfway point, but that doesn't look like the halfway point from my perspective. Right. Looks like we're going to need to cut a bunch of trees down before we start ploughing the middle of it. So I'm going to stop here about here. We can find the tractor that's got this thing on it. So anything within that area, we're going to need to cut it down. We can smoothen this bit off because this bit is done. So pretty much anything inside that boundary is going to be the field. It's definitely getting smoothened off. So we lower it. How do we turn it on? Is it just oh? No, it's the pipe. B. Pretty much all these trees. Oh, there you go. Make sure we get the stumps as well, because the harvesters and tractors will get stuck on them. There's a couple more down here. and this thing can go out the way. This thing makes such a difference in clearing these massive amount of trees out the way. Right, so we'll just park this here for now. Continue with the ploughing. That just goes right up to where that one is, and then we join that to that field. Then all that middle bit we'll plough over. This bit I'm not too bothered about because that's going to get the boundary on it. So just attach it to that field. So next harvest we'll have a decent one. So I'm going to continue ploughing this. This might take a bit. It's not as neat as I would like it to be, but it's good enough. It's pretty smooth. So we'll settle with that. We'll let them two work away. So let's see, when is the selling time for soybean? Soybean is December. Okay. So like a couple months away. So we can pop that in here. So I think we need lime. We should have some. No, I'm not getting any lime. Okay. I'll buy some. Or, now that we've got the yard up and running, I might actually just buy the lime production thing. There's one that makes just lime from rock, which I might just do. Or you can get it from a factory which requires water. Lime production. Yeah, see, we just give it rock and it gives us... There's a similar one there. Okay. Yeah, so I might as well put that here now that I've got a yard up and running. Yeah. So yeah, I'll wait for the stone thing. Actually, I should have some stone in here. I think. No, we've not. So I've not actually emptied that thing out yet. But yeah, we put lime, we put the stone into here, I think. And that gives us the lime, yeah. Or we can load it there, or we can load it straight in. So yeah, it's definitely the thing I'm looking for. So we'll get this thing out of the way, because we don't really need it. I could probably just put the soybean straight back into that. Although we are going to fill it up with lime once we get the stone out of the way. So that's going to have quite a lot of stone at the end of it. Oh, it's 23,000, I think that is. So yeah, we'll let that finish. In fact, I can let that speed back up again because the plough's not going faster. It's just not got as much to do as this one. So yeah, I'm gonna let that do some more work. Yeah, it's 245,941. Or is that an L? Yeah, I think that's an L actually, sorry. So it's 24,584. So a decent amount of rock. So as it says, that will go into the not production thing. Now it'll give us lime. So yeah, I'm going to let this run for a bit. I'll be back soon. Well, as you can see, I've let 10 go on a little bit, so it's finished the stone collecting and ploughing. We're currently just liming the field now, so I'm going to need to go and grab this thing. Hopefully I don't pick up that wood chip thing doesn't try and drop in over here, although I think it's empty anyway, so it's been the mar. So we're going to have to buy some lime just for now, but I've popped all the stone into the production. So we'll get a couple hundred, maybe 100,000 when it gets to 1%. I don't want to buy too much because we're not going to need it all, so I think that's all we need. Because by the time that's, yeah, because there's already a fair amount done. So we'll go and top this thing up just to keep it going. Problem with this, you need to be right next to it with this hopper. There we go. That should keep it going for a bit. I've obviously redone all the values and stuff because you need to do it that once you've added extra land or whatever. So we've done that. So we'll finish this. Finish the liming. I'm going to run through these. I've also added some new sheds as well, as you can see. No, it's this one that's got the engine turned on. So I'm going to park this one outside. I've got another shed I want to buy for the trailers, but we don't need that just yet. So I'm going to park this one here, and then I'll finish parking these actually. See, it's looking a bit neater now with all the vehicles away into the sheds. The vehicles for that field, I'm going to bring them all down when they're all needed, so that's why I've left them sitting. So these ones can go into this shed along with the telehandlers. The manure one, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. And I've got the little trucks that are still sitting about. I might put them in here because I think the other one's full. So the little trucks can pop into here along with the manure one. That's the fans. So I'm going to pop you over here, because you've got the diesel. And then the other one that's not got anything in it, I'm going to pop that, and that should. So it should be most of the vehicles away. Yeah, just this one. I'm going to try and empty this truck out. Just keep it as a spare. Because the auger wagon is going to go into the bigger one eventually. So I'll just pop this one next to this. So as I said, well, I've not even used this one yet, so I'm going to pop it out of the way. Just pop it down to the bottom of the field. Because it's only whenever we need to use the weeds. I'm pretty sure I turned the weeds on. Pretty sure I turned all this, most of the settings on at least. One day. Seasonal growth, yes. Visual mods, no. Snow's on. Destruction's off. Everything else should be on. Maybe you just don't get weeds in soybean. Maybe. If that's the case, we can put it down to the next field, but I might keep it for this field then, just in case. So I'm going to park this one here. What we could do is we could, while we're waiting for that other one to finish, is we could start moving these up into their position. So next time around we just start them off. Could do that. So that thing's going to be a good while. So yeah, the next field will go right down to the border down there. So that can park here. And the roller. And then they bring the manure one down. Yeah, it's looking a lot neater now. Instead of having everything just lying about the place. So yeah, we'll get these down here. We'll bring the manure one, that won't be till the following month, because obviously that goes the month after it started to grow. But we might as well take it down the now. And then we'll give the lime another top up. And then I'm going to skip forward to April. I can never remember the day. I think it's April or May. Or the month, not the day. When it's ready to go. See, we'll put these down here. So they're ready to go. So I'll give you a 30%. You will get you topped up again. We should have enough to finish the field. By the time the next one's ready, we'll have our own limestone, so we don't need to buy it. Because lime's pretty expensive. Not close enough. Come on. Not too close, is that what it is? We'll get it on the way back down. Because the trail is pretty short as well. It's not easy to line it up. I could use the steering wheel, be a bit more precise, but I can't be bothered getting the wheel. Even though it's right next to me. But we'll try and get it this time. Come on, that's close enough, surely. There we go. It's a bit of a pain to try and line it up with this auger because it's big. That should be enough, I think, for the rest of the field, although this is the extended part, so it might require more. We'll keep an eye on it. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. I will skip forward a couple of months. Well, actually I think skip forward to December. And then we'll sell the soybean from this harvest and see how much we make. So I'll be back in a few minutes once this is done. Slowly but surely, 2 hours into this recording session, although you're only getting about an hour of it. We're almost done. Yeah, you can see we've limed the most of it. It's missing little bits and pieces, but obviously if it's missing bits, those bits aren't required, so I'm going to leave it to it, let it do its thing. It knows what it's doing, so I'm going to let it finish this little line, then I'm going to top it up, then we'll wash it, pop it back where the rest of them are, and skip to, I think it was December. And then we'll sell the soybeans from this year and see what we can get from them. Hopefully a decent amount to keep us going. Maybe start expanding. Although, as it says, next year will be a much better harvest, because we've pretty much doubled the size of the field, so we'll get a lot more out of it. And at some point we'll try and, I think the wheel's on, it's activated. We'll try and get another Well, in theory we can get plough on our field, but then we need, how much is it? A bit, probably $1 million to get all the vehicles for it. You need 4 tractors, combine, header, roller, planter, lime machine. Yeah, it comes out quite a bit per field. I could use this vehicle for it, but that's doubling my workload. So yeah, it's not worth it. It would make of course you can't actually. Why did it? No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to fill it up, not empty it. What was I saying? Yeah, because well, this episode alone, as I said, took about 2 hours to do all that work, so it would extend that to about 4 hours per episode, which is quite a long time. So yeah, I'm just going to stick to the one field until we've got enough for another field. What we can do is we can gradually over the time buy each of the vehicles, and once we've got all the vehicles we can start working on the second field. That's it. Lime, plough, roller, planter, stone picker. Yeah, so we need 5 tractors for it now. And then manure, actually, yeah, I forgot about manure. That's a lot of tractors. Well, we'll go down, we'll have a look, because all the vehicles are already down now. Will give us an idea on how many we need. We should have some lime in here. We should fill it up most of the way. So as I said, we'll take this down. We'll see how many vehicles are actually down here. Sure, there's quite a few. So there's that 2 sitting here, 3 sitting here. So we've got these 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 6 we need per field. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, let's get out of this thing. Let's skip forward to, I believe it's December. Yeah. That. So yeah, we'll skip to December. We'll sell the soybean. See how much we make from this harvest, and then we can roughly double our estimation, because I'm estimating that I've doubled the size of the field, so it's just something like that, hopefully. So I'm gonna grab the soybean. $112,000, so that should be about 150 maybe. I don't know. I can just go through straight through here. I might make this a direct road, because it pretty much just goes straight through here. So this is where I brought the combine through. So I might make a path along there. Let's see how much we're going to make. $179, so 137. So we'll see about 150. That's what I thought. So about 300,000, hopefully, maybe next time around. That's not bad. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. We've got it ploughed, stone picked, and lime has been spreaded. Next time is let's check. Soybean is April, yeah. So we'll skip forward to April. I'm going to cut that power off. And when we come back next time, we'll start planting and rolling and get the manure spreaded with soybean. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's episode of Farming Simulator 22 with the Western Wilds map. Until next time, take care. Goodbye for now.